Hi everyone, I hope your day is going great for you. It's good to be back to Mumbai. Although I miss London, it was raining, it was cold, but I had a really good time for 2 days. Today I want to talk about 7 spices. They're my favorite spices. When it comes to weight loss, people are still into this habit of looking for diets and looking for magic pills and fat burners. But you see, nature's given us everything. First, we need to understand that there is no magic spice. So although I'm going to discuss 7 spices today, even if you start having these 7 spices every day, you're not going to lose that much of fat or weight. Because losing weight is multifactorial. It involves the nutrition that reaches your cells. It involves the kind of exercise you do. Are you under-exercising? Are you over-exercising? It plays a massive role with the kind of quality sleep that you get. It's not about quantity, it's about the quality sleep that you get, because the magic of weight loss and fat burn and the building of muscle happens while you sleep. And for that, you need the right amount of sleep. And then we have whatever's going on in our head and our heart, which I call emotional detoxification. You could be eating the best food, the cleanest food, working out every single day. But if you have so much of stress that you're producing, your adrenal glands are constantly producing cortisol, the stress hormone, you will store fat in your abdominal region and in your sides. So it's multifactorial. When it comes to weight loss, we need to understand that if you can reduce the amount of toxicity in the human body, the more toxins you have, the more difficult it is to lose weight. Number 2, inflammation. The more inflammation you have in your body, the more difficult it is to lose weight. Number 3, acidity. The more acidic you are, no matter what you do, you will struggle to lose weight. And number 4, your metabolic rate. You see, the higher your metabolic rate, the more you can burn calories, even when you're sitting, even when you're sleeping, even if you have a day where you have to miss your workout, or you're traveling and you can't work out, or you're at a party or a wedding and you have to eat that food. But if you have a high metabolic fire in your body, you will still break down those calories without putting on any weight. So the 7 spices that I love to use when it comes to burning fat, when it comes to immunity, they're loaded with anti-aging compounds. No amount of cosmetic surgery, no amount of Botox will make you look younger. You'll need it year on year. So you may do Botox today, which will make you look good for the next 1 or 2 years. And then again, that effect is going to die out. And it doesn't come without side effects. And you're going to have to constantly go under the knife to constantly look pretty. Not only isn't that's not just bad for you physically, it's bad for you emotionally and mentally, because it usually ends up in depression. Because how much will you go under the knife to change your looks? It's going to constantly keep adding up, because we cannot escape aging. So rather than an outside approach, we have an inside out approach. What if I fed my body the right foods that have anti-aging compounds that naturally make me look young, which naturally makes my skin tight? That's going to work better for you in the long run without side effects. Let's get straight into these 7 spices, which have anti-inflammatory properties. They have anti-aging properties. They're good for acidity. They're basically full of different chemicals and compounds which are used for boosting immunity. A lot of guessing has happened in the thread already, but I'm going to tell you my favorite spices. I'm sure there are many more, but these are the ones where we've had tremendous experience using them worldwide with people from all kinds of cultures. The first one has to be turmeric. It's called yellow gold in the United States today. It grows in India and grows in other countries as well. That today they call it yellow gold because of the immense value that turmeric has in the human body. Anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. There's loads of research coming up in health journals and cancer journals with the connection of curcumin or turmeric with the prevention of cancer as well as the healing of cancer by reducing inflammation. We all know cancer is an inflammatory disease, and that's the importance of turmeric during your treatment. It's an immunity booster. The second one is ginger. Found almost in every country in the world, but we use very little of ginger in our daily diets. Black pepper, again, in the whole form or in the powdered form. Now you want to make sure that you have the right amount of black pepper, which we're going to talk about once I mention all the 7 spices. A pepper called Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is from the cayenne chili. Okay, you get it almost everywhere now. It's a red chili powder. It's extremely, extremely pungent, but it has its role in reducing sugar levels. It has its role in burning fat and increasing your metabolic fire by almost 30 to 35%. Of course, depending on your body size and your genetics. Now, cayenne pepper is extremely, extremely pungent, so there is a disclaimer when you use it. You need just like a very fine dash, because it can make you really, it can burn your stomach. It can make you, a lot of your mucus will come out when you use this. So again, you want to use it in moderation if you've never used it before. If cayenne pepper is too strong for you, you can use any of the red peppers so long as you get a good quality cayenne pepper. My favorite drink in the morning is usually lemon water with a dash of cayenne pepper. This is a great liver detoxifier, and it's great for your metabolic activity. You overdo it, you'll start sweating profusely, so you want to be really careful with the quantity of cayenne pepper. And then we have cinnamon, Sri Lankan rolled cinnamon. Why? Because cinnamon now, it has been proven for a long time ago how it can have a positive impact on your blood sugar levels. We have thousands of people who end their meal with a little bit of cinnamon powder mixed with their yogurt or mixed with water, and then they do their sugar test an hour or 2 hours later, and their levels are right down, because cinnamon automatically reduces blood sugar levels in the body. So again, in moderation, plus cinnamon is anti-inflammatory. It adds a great flavor to your shakes, your smoothies, your teas, and your foods as well. And then we have cardamom, which is also called elaichi. Cardamom is great for acidity, which is why the traditional way of having coffee in the Middle East is having a little bit of coffee with a little bit of crushed cardamom or elaichi, because we all know that coffee is acidic. But when they add the elaichi powder or the cardamom powder, it cuts the acid levels, so it doesn't have the impact like a normal coffee has on your body. It's extremely anti-inflammatory and a great metabolic booster again. And the seventh one is cumin, which is also called jeera. So you can take cumin seeds, you can roast them, make a powder, add it to your lentils, add it to your meals, add it to your vegetables. It gives it a great taste. Or you can also just boil a teaspoon or a tablespoon of cumin in water and make a tea or an herbal infusion out of it. This is great for weight loss and fat loss. There have been experiments conducted at different universities with test groups showing the test group that took cumin over a period of 30 to 60 days had more fat loss, not weight loss, than the group that had a placebo in. So now I've mentioned 7 spices. Now the easiest way that I would utilize these spices are, I would have my lemon water in the morning with cayenne pepper. I would make a tea out of everything else. I would mash a piece of ginger, add a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of cinnamon, elaichi, cumin, and I would boil it and make it into a tea. You can add whatever else you want. You want to add green tea leaves to it, or black tea leaves, because those are extremely healthy for you as well. It's up to you. If you don't want to do the caffeine, you can just stay by boiling these spices. So these 7 spices, figure out how you can get it into your daily diet, because these are powerful spices when it comes to weight loss. Now, yes, it may cause heat in certain body types, so that's left for you to see if it's reacting to your body in a positive or negative way. But we cannot always blame a spice for causing heat. Again, heat in the body is multifactorial. Sometimes it's due to constipation, it's due to less water in the system, and then normal foods will create heat in the body. So we just don't blame the food, but we look inside and see, why is my body type creating heat? And we get to the root cause and we break it over there. So try making an herbal infusion over here. We know many people who have replaced tea and coffee by only boiling spices and having that twice a day. You don't have to give up your tea, you don't have to give up your coffee. What you have to look at is moderation. Invest in lifestyle changes. The drug of the present and the drug of the future will be lifestyle. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. And you want to make sure that the ingredients you get are high quality ingredients, because we still live in a country where people, add, a lot of contamination and a lot of spurious items and spices and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you get a good brand, or you buy it from your farmer's market, or you buy it locally to make sure the authenticity is great. Add spices, it's got a lot of medicinal values in it. That's why they say your kitchen can become your pharmacy. Have a great day, everyone.